kindergarten and reception classes. I hope you're all doing really well and enjoying your times with your families and spending time at home, learning new things, being creative, singing, dancing. I just hope you're having a really happy, smiley time and that everyone is well. You will see with me, I've got my audience of friends. I've got all my teddies over here, all my dollies over here, and loads and loads and loads of instruments around me. And we are going to be doing, in our music classes, a mixture of singing and dancing, learning about instruments, and also learning about certain things in music that are words and subjects which create music. So the subject for today is going to be called pitch. Now pitch is a melody, it's a tune. So the words that we use to describe pitch are high, and low.
Low.
So we can see that around here we've got quite a few high instruments that go lower. We've got a high drum here and a low drum there. We've got this fabulous instrument with a high tube and a low tube. And all of these things I'm going to teach you about. Now, normally you'd think, well, if they're higher instruments, they must make higher sounds, but that's not correct. Actually, with music, it's quite the opposite. So, before we go on to all of this, we're going to start and warm up and get our bodies and our voices nice and ready, and we're going to make a rumbling sound. Can you do this? Have a go. Good, one more time. Very good. Now we're going to give our hands a shake, our shoulders a wiggle, move our head from side to side, have a few claps, get our fingers nice and ready. And we're going to make a high sound, ah, and a low sound, oh. Good, hope you're doing it too. Before we start, we're going to sing Do, Re, Mi. So get yourselves ready. And it goes like this. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with A, B, C. When you sing, you begin with Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. The first three notes just happen to be Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti. Now we're going to do the song. Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself. For a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow slow. Ti, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to Do. Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself. For a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow slow. Tea, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to Do. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. So, Do. Well done. Hope you joined in. You can practice that song. That song was written for The Sound of Music, which is a really, really old, lovely, lovely film about children who have a lovely new nanny, and she teaches them the importance of music and how to sing. And it's one of the songs that they sing when they're on this beautiful field. So maybe you can get in your imagination this lovely, lovely field and take yourself to a place wherever you want to be that makes you feel happy and peaceful and calm, and sing that song yourselves. Well done. So we're going to learn about pitch. Firstly, we're going to sit really tall or stand really tall if you're standing up, and we're going to make ourselves as high as we can. And whilst we're making ourselves high, we're going to speak really high, and we're going to go, hello everybody. Can you do that? Very good. And then we're going to go really, really low, and go, hello everybody. Can you do that too? Good. So, hello everybody. Hello everybody. Did you notice that when we went high with our bodies, we went high with our voices too? And when we went low with our bodies, we went low with our voices too. That's the first introduction to our subject of pitch. So pitch, remember, 2 words you need, high and low. Okay, so we're going to have a look at some instruments. Which one should we look at first? I think let's look at this one. Now, this is a fabulous instrument. You've got 3 wooden tubes here. And you can see, if you can see, they've got ridges on them. So you can either tap them or you can slide on them. Now, I want you to try and have a listen at which one you think makes the highest sound when I tap it and which one makes the lowest. So, have a listen really carefully. Because these are not highs and lows that we're used to in tunes. This is called a percussion instrument. Let's have a listen again. So, which one is my highest sound? Is it this one? Or is it this one? If you've guessed this one, you are correct. The little one makes the highest sound, not the one that's the tallest. Now if we scrape them, we'll hear the same thing. It will still be the highest, but it makes a very, very different sound. It's not a tapping sound. Interesting, isn't it? So, highest, middle, lowest. Now, you will also see next to me I've got these really, really colourful tubes. These are called boom whackers. Can you say boom whacker? It's a funny word, isn't it? So, if we look at this instrument and we said that this one made the highest sound and this one made the lowest sound, can you guess which one of these tubes is going to make the lowest sound and which one's going to make the highest? Why don't we take the big boom whacker and the little boom whacker? Now this one is the tallest, but does it make the highest sound? No, it makes the lowest sound. Should we have a listen? What you do with these is you whack them. Let's listen to this one. They're great instruments, aren't they? And you can play all sorts of songs with these as well. So let's listen again. Low. High. Great, right? So these are boom whackers. So have we noticed a pattern already? We've noticed that big things make low sounds and little things make really high sounds. So I'm going to put these back really nicely over here. And then I'm going to show you inside here and see if we can find another pattern. Let's hope these don't drop everywhere. That would be quite funny though. Okay, so in here you can see I've got coloured tuned blocks and each one, when you tap it, makes a different sound. Let me show you. Lovely. We could even play Mary Had a Little Lamb on this. Pretty, aren't they? So let's have a look at these blocks. We've got a big one here and they get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller as we go down to the littlest one here. So should we see what happens to the sound when we go from big to small? Are we getting higher or are we getting lower as they get smaller? Is that a high sound or a low sound? What about that one? So you'll see that the big one is making a low sound. Little one's making a high sound. Now what we're going to do when we carry on this subject next time is we're going to actually make things that we've got at home and try and see what ingredients and what things we've got at home that are small and big and can follow that pattern and that rule, that big things make low sounds and little things make high sounds. So that was really, really, really good. Well done. Now, should we have a look at our drums? We've got this really big tall drum, but if you look at the surface of it, it's actually quite small. It's probably about the same size as my head, maybe a bit smaller. And then if you look at this drum, although it's shorter, it's got a much bigger surface. So if I hold them up to you together, which one has got a bigger surface? It's this one, isn't it? That's right. So let's tap them and see what happens, see what sounds we get. That wasn't a very good demonstration. Let's try again. That doesn't follow our rule, does it? No. With drums, it doesn't really work because if they vary in height and they vary in surface size, it changes the sound. If we had all drums this height and with different surfaces, then our pattern would follow. But because you can see these are different heights and different surfaces, it didn't work, did it? So we're going to put those down for now. Now, I've got lots of little animals here. Shall we see who we've got? We've got a little cat, we've got a tiger, we've got a zebra, a bird and a pig. These are finger puppets, so I'm going to pop them on my fingers and we're going to use them to try and listen to high or low sounds. That one doesn't fit on my finger. Right, let's try. There we go. Okay, so this is quite funny seeing all these little animals on my fingers. I hope they don't fly away with me. So we are going to make the sounds that these animals make. What sound does the tiger make? Rah! Very good. Can you make your biggest tiger growl? Very good. What about a cat? Meow. Meow. Good. What about a zebra? Interesting, right? And a piggy? What about a bird? Tweet, tweet. Good. Now, can you tell me which two of these make high sounds when they make noises? Tiger? No. Cat? Yes. Meow. That's really high, isn't it? Zebra? No. Pig? No. But what about this little birdie? Tweet, tweet. That also makes a high sound. So we've got two little animals here that make quite high sounds. Can you think of an animal that would make a low sound? What about a cow? Moo. That's right. Cows make low sounds. What other animals can we think of that make low sounds? I can't really think of any others. But there's lots and lots of different animals that make different sounds, and we're going to be using these again when we come on to our next subject, which is textures of sound, which is really, really fun, and you're going to need lots and lots of props for that. So, whilst we've got these on our fingers, how about we sing a song? How about Old MacDonald? I think we're going to take the zebra off for this one, otherwise we might be here all day. Are you ready? Old MacDonald had fun? You know it? Let's sing along. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a tiger, E-I-E-I-O, with a rah-rah here and rah-rah there. Here a rah, everywhere a rah, rah. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a cat, E-I-E-I-O. With a meow meow here and a meow meow there. Here a meow, there a meow, everywhere a meow meow. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a piggy, E-I-E-I-O. With an oink oink here and an oink oink there. Here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink oink. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a bird, E-I-E-I-O. With a tweet tweet here and a tweet tweet there. Here a tweet, there a tweet, everywhere a tweet tweet. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Well done. They enjoyed that. I hope you did too. We're going to pop them back down for now. And we are going to break this lesson up with a really, really fun song. We're going to do the frog song. And I'm sure you know this song, whether you used to do it as little children or the big children that you are now. It's called the Froggy Song. And it's about a froggy that pulls lots and lots of funny faces and dances like crazy. And I want you to pull your funniest froggy faces, and I want you to send them to me, please. I want to see your froggy faces with your dancing, with your actions, and we're going to have lots of fun right now with this. So, we're going to scrunch our face up really tight. I'm going to go, Are you doing it? Ready? Went the little green frog one day, went the little green frog. Went the little green frog one day, and they all went ah. But we all know frogs go la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. We all know frogs go la 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 la. They don't go ah. Good, but I don't think all of you joined in, so I want to do it again, and I want all of you to join in with your funniest froggy faces, please, so I'm not sitting here doing it on my own. And we're going to have lots and lots of fun. Make the biggest noise you can, and when you do the la la la's, I want to see your biggest, craziest hands dancing about. Are you ready? Went the little green frog one day, went the little green frog. Went the little green frog one day, and they all went ah. But we all know frogs go la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. We all know frogs go la 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 la. They don't go ah. Well done. That was much, much better. I'm losing my voice from that song. Goodness me. That was fabulous. Now, we're going to do one more song with our rainbows. So rainbows at the moment are really, really important. I'm sure you've all painted rainbows, and maybe some of you have stuck them in your windows, or you've painted rainbows on your driveways, or you've done lovely rainbow pictures. I certainly know I've done that lots and lots. Our house is full of rainbows with my children. And you can see my lovely instruments are all colourful and rainbowy. So we're going to sing a song which is called the Rainbow Song. And I think it's a really, really good song to sing at this time in our lives when we're at home. So rainbows, I'm sure your mummies and daddies and brothers and sisters and aunties and uncles and whoever have told you that rainbows are representing our NHS, our National Health Service at the moment, who are all the doctors and nurses and people who look after those in hospital that are feeling poorly. So, what better time than to use our rainbows? I need something pink for this song as well. You might know this song, but if you don't, it's really, really one of my favourites. I have been singing this song to my children since they were tiny little babies, and they're now really big girls. And they still love it every night. So, let's have a go. Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. I can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow too. Listen with your eyes, listen with your eyes, and sing everything you see. You sing a rainbow, sing along with me. Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. I can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow too. Hope you like that song, and if you didn't know it, it's really, really a nice one to learn and to sing. Now, in that song it does say something quite funny. It says, you will have seen, I went, listen with your eyes. I don't think we can listen with our eyes, can we? Because our ears listen and our eyes see. That's interesting. Why do they say that? Well, in music, you have to often read music, look at what you're doing, and hear at the same time. So my interpretation of that song is that we have to try and use our ears to hear and our eyes to see all together so they work at the same time. You'll see when I play the piano that I have to do both of those things. I have to listen to check that what I'm playing is right, and I have to obviously look to make sure I'm getting the right notes. So, let's sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and I'm going to show you how we have to look and listen all at the same time. Let's put a different sound on. This is a harp sound. A harp is a lovely, lovely big instrument with lots of different size strings. Some are really tall, some are really little, and it's huge, and you have to sit with it in between your legs and you pluck the strings like this. You will also notice with a harp, you should look it up on the internet actually, and you'll notice with a harp that the little strings, just like our patterns that we've learnt so far today, make high sounds and the big strings make the low sounds. So, we are going to do Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And watch how I look and listen, but at the same time sing along, do your actions for the twinkles, and sing, dance, have fun, do whatever you want to do. Are you ready? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. So for that, I had to obviously use my voice as well. So we've got a voice, we've got eyes, we've got ears. I mean, so many things to concentrate and learn on, but you are very, very bright children, and I'm sure you can look and listen and sing as loud as you want and make it sound absolutely wonderful. So before we finish, I'm going to show you just a couple of really, really fun instruments. They haven't got anything to do with our pitch subjects that we've spoken about today. We will be learning more about pitch, by the way, so I'm going to send you a list of things that you're going to need, because we're going to mix a bit of arts and crafts with our music subject. And there's going to be a lot more dancing around and shaking things next time. But before we finish, I'm going to show you a few of my favourite instruments. This, what is it? It's a really boring looking instrument. It's just a rectangular wooden tube. Well, sort of rectangle tube. Anyway, it's got a little hole there, you can see. And I want you to tell me what you think this sounds like when I blow it. Are you ready? What does it sound like? Sounds like a train whistle, doesn't it? It's great. Fabulous, fabulous little instrument. Now this one, you'll see, has also got ridges on it and bumps, like this one did. So guess what we can do with this? We can either scrape it or tap it. Shall we see what happens? Makes quite a bumpy sound, doesn't it? Really great. It's called a guiro. And you can sing songs with this. You can sing other nursery rhymes like wind the bobbin up. Wind the bobbin up, wind the bobbin up, pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Wind it back again, pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. It's quite fun. Guiro. And then my favourite one of all, this is really, really my favourite instrument, is this beautiful rainbow tube. It's empty inside, you can see, but it's closed on that end, and it's got this attached to it, which is a spring. Now, who knows what happens when springs vibrate? They make sound. Not when you're holding it, because by holding it, I'm stopping the sound. This is called a thunder tube. So can you guess what it sounds like? Sounds like thunder. So if I give it a little shake, it can make sound two ways. Have a listen what happens. You'll see the less I shake it, the quieter it is. And the more I shake it, the louder it gets. Have a watch. It's cool, isn't it? And then as soon as I hold the spring and stop the vibrations, the sound stops. There's also another way of doing it. Get ready for a big crash of thunder. It's fun, right? One of my favourite instruments. So, let's have a quick recap of what we learnt today. We've learnt about pitch. Pitch is high and low. We've learnt that small things make high sounds and big things make low sounds, because we've seen it with these. We've seen it with our boom whackers. We have seen it on here. But we did notice that with the drums it didn't work. So next week what we're going to be doing, and you're going to need to please get for me some salt, some rice and some pasta, either some fusilli or some penne, but larger pieces of pasta. And you'll notice there that you've got one tiny thing, your salt, one medium thing, your rice, and one large thing, your pasta. And I want you to have a really good think about what you think those things are going to sound like when we make our shakers with them. So you'll need those three ingredients. If you've got balloons, well, you can have a balloon. You might need a mummy or daddy to help you tie it, or you can get a toilet roll holder and just hold the ends closed with your hands, or cover one end. I will send you a list and you will see what you need for next time. But in the meantime, I hope you have a lovely day. We're going to finish with one song called Sleeping Bunnies. Now I need to find one of my teddies. I'm going to take my panda. I think panda's my favourite snuggly teddy. And we're going to have a nice sleep. Who knows Sleeping Bunnies? I'm sure you all do. So snuggle up with your teddy any way you want. I'm going to snuggle here and have a listen for when we need to hop. Are you ready? See the sleeping bunnies sleeping till it's nearly noon. Shall we wake them with our merry tune? Oh, so still are they ill. Panda, are you ill? No! Hop little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Stop little bunny, stop, stop, stop. Good, one more time. Go back to sleep. See the sleeping bunnies sleeping till it's nearly noon. Shall we wake them with our merry tune? Oh, so still are they ill. Are you ill? Are you ill? No! Get up, let's hop. Hop little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Stop little bunny, stop, stop, stop. Well done, you fantastic children. I hope you've had fun. I hope you've learnt a little bit as well. And I really, really look forward to seeing you next time. So we've got loads of other subjects to learn about. We're going to be learning about rhythm and beats. We're going to be learning about timbre, which means textures of sound. That's a really, really fun one. We're going to be learning about world instruments, orchestras, and lots of other fun things. We're going to be learning how to listen and how to look really, really carefully when it comes to music as well. So In the meantime, I hope you have a lovely day. Go and enjoy it with your families. Keep smiling, keep shining like the bright stars that you are, and I can't wait to see you soon. Bye-bye.